to the Glisten's Culinary Delights. I have my monstrosity of an air fryer here, and today we are going to make a simple recipe in our air fryer that takes you like 20 to 25 minutes depending on food prep time, and it's delicious and very simple. So if you haven't subscribed, definitely do so, and also stay tuned to this video because it is amazing. So let's get started. So today I'm going to prepare for you a quick chicken wing that we're going to put in our air fryer. Now, for the air fryer, this is a Ninja Foodie, and it's one of those that it has lots of different options that you can do. In the Foodie, it's just you can do air frying, you could do sous vide, you could do broiling, you could do basically anything in this air fryer. It's pretty awesome, and it's just one item that I have on my counter as opposed to 3 or 4 different items. So I suggest getting one of these just because they're great, and it's not a sponsorship or anything like that, but it's just something that I love to use, and it's super easy. So this is what we're gonna do. Now, if you don't have an air fryer, don't worry. You can also do this in the oven, and you just use the same temperature that I'm gonna do these chicken wings in our air fryer. They just won't be as crispy because the air fryer kind of crisps up those wings. So we are gonna make my favorite type of chicken wing, and it's the Thai sweet chili chicken wings. So this is gonna be super quick, and it takes, like I said, about 20 minutes to do. So it's super awesome, super fast. So I'm gonna move this aside for just a moment so we can put our sauce together and our wings together, and then we will put them inside of our air fryer. All right, so let's get our sweet chili Thai sauce together first, and it's super simple. So you're just going to use some sweet chili sauce. So this is just like the P.F. Chang's brand at the store, but you can get any type of sweet chili sauce that they have in the Asian section. And I'm just gonna put that into my bowl. And then some soy sauce. As always, my recipe will be down in the description. And then in here I have some lime juice, some fish sauce, and some rice wine vinegar. And then the sweet part, I'm just using some coconut sugar, but you can use brown sugar too if you don't have coconut sugar. And last but not least, I have some minced garlic and some minced lemongrass. Now, if you've never used lemongrass, you can just get it in like the herb section at your grocery store, and it kind of looks like a small little shoot of bamboo. So I'm just gonna stir all this together, get it all good and mixed up. Okay, once we have it mixed up, I'm going to reserve half of this mixture. So I'm going to just pour half of it into a separate bowl and save the rest in this bowl. Okay, so now I have my chicken wings. Now these are frozen, and I just rinsed them to get like the icicle stuff off of the frozen wings, but other than that, we're gonna leave them as is. So I just drizzled them with a little bit of olive oil, and I sprinkled it with salt, and I'm just going to stir it up just a little bit to get the salt and the olive oil coated around all the wings. Okay, and then that sauce that we have, the half of the sauce, we are going to drizzle over the wings. All right, so I kind of preheated my Ninja Foodie just so that it's warm and I can show you. So I'm just going to give it one last little mix before I stick the wings in here. And then I'm going to just add the wings into the container. All right. So now I have the temperature of this set at 450, and I have it in there for 20 minutes. We are going to leave it in there for 10, and then we are gonna open it up and flip the wings, and then we will let it finish up for the other 10 minutes. So while this is going, I am going to make a ranch side for you that's super simple, super easy, and it's great for dipping those wings. So let me just move this aside and we'll get to that ranch. All right, so let's get to the ranch. The ranch is so simple and it's so delicious. I love to make it and just have it in my fridge. I never buy ranch anymore. I just make this. This is the only ranch that I use. So it's very simple, very easy, and let's get to it. So first things we're gonna do is we have some mayonnaise that we're gonna use. And some sour cream. Okay, mayonnaise, sour cream. And then I have here some heavy cream. You can use regular milk, you can use buttermilk, any type of milk. Almond milk if you feel. Buttermilk is really good, but if you're kind of trying to do low carb, then the heavy cream is better for you. And then I have a bunch of seasonings in here. So there's some onion powder, some salt, some pepper, some parsley, chives, dill, all in there. All the recipe will be down in the description for this as well. And then last but not least is I have some lemon juice. Okay, so we're just gonna mix this up. So depending on the thickness that you're looking for in your ranch, you can use more milk or buttermilk or whatever you use in your ranch. This is kind of a thick ranch, which is good for dipping. But if you want a thinner ranch, then you can do that too. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour my ranch into my container. I love these containers because they're just really good for sauces. There we go, super simple. I'm just gonna store this in the fridge until our wings are done. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes. I'm going to open them up and I'm going to flip them. So just be careful when you open up your air fryer. All right, so I'm just gonna flip them over. And then just close it back up. Okay, so we have one last step. Our wings are almost done and we just have that leftover sauce that I had you put aside into a bowl. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a saucepan and we're just going to bring this to a boil so we can make that sauce thicken, because right now it's pretty thin. So we're just going to let this simmer for like 5 minutes just so that it thickens up. Okay, so that's about the thickness that we're looking for. It's a lot thicker than it was. It's kind of reduced down. Now we're gonna grab our wings because they've got about 3 minutes left. And so I'm going to glaze our wings with the rest of this sauce just so they can crisp up and get really brown and delicious looking. And then we will be ready to eat. All right, so we're just going to get our baster thing and we're gonna glaze our wings. A good amount on each wing. And then we're gonna flip them to do the same on the other side. All right, close it up. Time's almost up. It's time. All right, moment of truth. Here's the close-up visual of these amazing, delicious wings. Here we go. Oh yeah. Da-da-da. All right, so I'm gonna plate these up and we are going to give them a taste. All right guys, moment of truth. Let's try out our wings with our ranch sauce. I also cut up some celery if you like that kind of thing with your wings. I'm gonna go for this one right here. There's also a great debate on if you like the drums or the wingettes, I think they're called. But let's see, let's just dip this in our ranch. That sauce is to die for. It's so good. My favorite type of wings. Dip it one more time.
What are you doing? What? Did you just double dip that chip? Excuse me? You double dipped the chip!
Right guys, your fingers are going to get messy because this is a messy, sticky mess. But it's so good. If you have any more leftover sauce, you can always just dump it on the wings because You can never have enough sauce, right? It's so quick, so easy. You can make it during the time that you have your wings in your air fryer, or you can make the sauces ahead of time and make it even easier. So I'd love for you to try this recipe. You want to try my ranch, definitely look down below. You can get the recipe down in my description. And then also, if you don't like ranch but you like blue cheese instead, you can definitely do that. I do have a blue cheese recipe that I am going to be posting the week before this video. So keep out look on my stories on my Instagram or on my YouTube channel, and you can see how to make this super simple blue cheese dip. Now, blue cheese doesn't usually go with Asian wings, but if you love blue cheese, then like I do, then definitely try it with that, because it's just as good as this ranch, if not better. So thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you next time in my next video. Bye.